another day in my life, and today is Halloween. So, before I get to today's video, I do want to share some information about Niagara Falls. So, yesterday, after watching my vlog, a couple of my friends, in fact, a couple of my family members reached out to me asking, "Hey, how did the lights were even planted there? That the falls looked really beautiful, but where were the lights?" So, hear me out. The lights were not planted anywhere near the falls at all. In fact, they were the reflection of the lights from the opposite of the road. Yes, you heard me right. So, where people stand and watch the falls, there's this big observation building, you can say. And on top of the building, from the terrace, there are this multiple focus lights that are there, and I guess whoever the person in charge is actually controlling the lights manually. So I was pretty curious to know that the one on the observation building is just focused on the Canada Falls, and there is like a good distance between both the falls. So who's doing the lights on the US side? So I figured there's another team that's sitting right opposite the US Falls, not really above the road or, just like we have for the Canada Falls, but they were situated somewhere beneath the road. I couldn't see properly because it was really dark, but I could clearly see the focus lights that were falling on the US side falls with all the different lights. It's pretty interesting, how these things play out. All right then, so getting back to the video, I've already dropped Buntu to his daycare, and they're celebrating Halloween in the daycare, which I totally forgot. So I feel pretty bad I couldn't send him in the costume, but then we have a Halloween party in our building as well in the evening, and I'll try to get him into some costume, and we'll try to attend the party because it's going to be our first one, and I'm pretty excited to see how that goes. Other than that, it's a pretty average day. It's a rainy day today, and I have a lot of work lined up. I have to visit the bank to collect Shubhata's checkbook. I have to visit LOBLAWS, which is one of the largest retail stores in Canada, to buy some groceries. So if I'm able to step out of the house, I'll definitely give you a little tour of LOBLAWS and the surroundings as well, because they're very beautiful. So stay with me. So it finally stopped raining, and I'm heading to the bank and the grocery store now. I'm in LOBLAWS. Come with me, I'll show you around. So Loblaws is Canada's one of the largest supermarket chain, and it has its stores located in almost all the provinces. So there is a very interesting fact about Loblaws. It is said that all the produce, all the fruits and vegetables, they all go to Ontario Food Terminal, and that is where a lot of retail stores do bidding on them. And it is said that Loblaws is the highest bidder, and that's why you see these shining, spotless fruits and vegetables in Loblaws, and rest of the produce is distributed amongst, all the other retailers. So that's interesting. Another good thing about this store is the bakery section. They really have some of the most delicious cakes I've ever had. And, this is where I get my breads too. They also have their in-house pharmacy. Baby section here, you see, is really good. all the food items are very nutritious, and these are some of the smoothies in packets which are very good for babies, and I prefer giving them to Buntu at times as well. Well, this is the most visited section, the international section. You can find all sorts of Indian groceries here. Pickles and atta, besan, ghee. For all the tea lovers, you have various types of teas available. You have all the Indian brand biscuits available, Maggi, haldiram, namkeen, bundi, and mixture. You just name it and it's there. So honestly, whatever I need, I get here. So I don't really miss my home at times. Yeah. They also have this homeware section where you can pick up your crockery sets, your cooking tops and pans and spoons and ladles. In fact, one of my crockery set is from LOBLAWS and it's really good. So now I'm done here. I'm going to go to the bank now to collect the checkbook, and then I'll show you around the surroundings of LOBLAWS. Okay, I need to show you one very interesting thing that I saw for the first time here in Canada. You see that red hand signal? So you cannot cross the road no matter how empty the roads are. You need to wait for a walk signal, which is going to come in some time. Yeah, there it is. See that? Now I can just cross the road and the vehicles have to stop by. And then you get that countdown. So you need to finish crossing the road before it touches 0. And if you're somewhere in the middle of the road by then, just run and cross the road. That's it. That over there is a small tiny beach, and it's called as Sugar Beach. Basically they just put some sand and a few big umbrellas and sitting areas where you can just chill and look at Lake Ontario, feel the cool breeze. The trees have all shed their leaves. I can sense it. It's going to snow soon. This looks quite spooky though. That right there is where I live. It's called 10 Yonge Street. It's right on the harbor front. And you see, these are the number of restaurants that's available just below our building. I'm rushing to pick up Buntu now. I'm super late today. I came back home and then got caught up in office work. He must be waiting for me. Bye! Say bye. Take your jacket.
Alright, Abby, see you tomorrow. Chocolate? No?
It's his first Halloween, so probably he's just scared. Come on. You want a candy? Do you want a candy? What are you painting, Butu?
Take a look.
Take a look.
यहाँ भी खाई रहे अल्लाह ते सारी नहीं
नहीं नहीं नहीं
Go and share. Go give.